Hello everybody, welcome back to Stranded. I got the copper we need to make the back tank, the helmet, and the boots. So let's go ahead and quickly grab a hunk of sand. Where is it? Just so we can make the earth thingy. Why did I say call it thingy? Like the glass. Make the glass. Right here. Chuck that in there. There we go. We probably won't be able to equip this because it is an item level 10. But we should be able to equip the boots no problem. Let's go ahead, break down this into its baser components. Let's grab the, where did I put that andesite alloy? I know I put it somewhere. Right here and right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these boots. And let's make the back tank. And now we just gotta wait for the sand to finish, which it has. Will we actually... wait, I'm missing a little bit of copper. There we go. And boom. Okay, so I need to be level 10 to equip that armor, surprisingly. But we can equip on the boots. Let's put this armor into this chest right here. So, we're going to have to fill up this back tank, okay? Okay, provides pressurized air to equip this. Where is it to be placed? Electing pressurized air. The rate, okay. So, now, we are going to make a few things. We're going to make a water wheel. Just a wee one. A gearbox. It'll be a vertical gearbox, so it doesn't really matter. We can always just swap them around. So, let's go ahead, grab some planks of wood. There we go. Wow, we have a lot of spruce planks. Guess that entire ship we did destroy was made out of spruce, so let's do that. Put that in there. Boom. We're also going to need an andesite casing. So, in order to get the andesite casing, we're going to need to take a log. I wonder if it will work with a stripped maple log. It should. Keyword being should. So strip that. Okay, good, it works. We will eventually make like a mechanical press so we can make ourselves a wrench to make our life a bit easier. So now we got the andesite casing. Now we can make the gearbox. Actually, no, wait, we need 4 of these shafts. Boom. Now we can make the gearbox. Let's add the water wheel over here. I forgot the diving. It's the diving boots. I was wondering why I was sinking so quickly. It was because of the diving boots. Okay, let's go ahead and equip the water wheel here. Oh, wait. I just now realized this probably won't work like I expect it to. Well, the next best thing we can make. Here we go, windmill bearing. It's actually even cheaper than, it's not cheaper than the water wheel, but it will do the job that we need it to do. So let's go ahead and set up this make a windmill bearing. Good, we still have a shaft and we can just use regular old wool blocks. We could also make a sail, which I think might be a good idea because we do have plenty of wool. So we're going to need some andesite, which we have, and a slab. Okay, where did I put that andesite? Well, not andesite, the slab. Andesite, slab, there we go. Windmill bearing. There we go. Let's grab the wool, because we have plenty of wool. Let's take all this light gray wool, all these sticks. Make that. There we go. Yep, that'll do nicely. Now, the back tank, let's place that right there. So do I crank the top of it or do I crank the side of it? Okay, let's go ahead and set up the gearbox and the windmill bearing. There we go. Let's add a small cogwheel. This should do the trick, right? So, or does it have to be like cranked from the top? Anyway, let's go ahead, get the spruce plank. I feel like I'm forgetting something. So let's see if I right click this now. Oh, it's working. Nice. I see, it's probably not going to fill up like that. Okay, so, I guess I could make another gearbox. I have the andesite alloy for it. Make a shaft. Make the gears. planks, do that. Go ahead, grab a random log and strip it. No log, might as well. Okay, let's go ahead and break this down. Make our gearbox again. There we go. Let's try it like this. There we go. Now let's chuck this onto there. I guess it needs to be another vertical. There we go. Now let's grab our air tank here. There we go. And now the air tank is being pressurized. So that's going to take a little while for it to finish pressurizing. So, we're going to rework the ship a little bit, just to make more room for all the upcoming crafts I want to do on here. One of the things I want to make, like I mentioned before, was the press. And for that we need a block of iron. Do we have that much iron on our ship? Oh wait, yeah we do. Because I did do all that sieving earlier. Chuck all that in there. Break that. Place it back down. And then we need 3 gold. Do we have at least 3 gold on board? here's one. Oh. What am I doing? Of course we have. And then here's the other hunks of gold we need. This is going to finish smelting the iron into its block form. We're going to need one more cogwheel. And then we'll have a wrench and we could wrench up all of our stuff without having to break it. I didn't realize I could set up a fishing pole and do some fishing. Put that on. So let's see, to make a fishing pole, going to need an arrowhead, a bow limb, and a string. Okay. So the bow limb is pretty easy. So we're going to need the bow limb. Now let's get the flint arrowhead. And I have some string on the ship somewhere. Wait, it doesn't have to necessarily be string. I could also use leather. And I know I have leather as well. But I found the string first. Okay. So a very basic fishing rod. Bowstring, fishing rod. And now we can go ahead and craft ourselves a wonderful fishing rod. Fish. There we go. A beautiful fishing rod. So it's tippable, so we can apply a potion effect to it if we want to, cultivating. Stringy, so I can repair this tool using string, and fish. Obligatory fishing minigame. Tool can be cast a fishing. Tool can cast a fishing bobber, projectile which potentially damages foes. So we got fish. Let's see what we catch. That was actually a very far cast. Oh boy. Boom. We caught our first fish. Let's go. Oh good, the iron is done. So let's go ahead, empty out a block of iron. Then for the rest of the press, we're going to need our air sight casing and a shaft, and we're also going to want to make a depot as well. Depot. To make a depot. Okay. So we're going to need to make 2 andesite casings. So let's grab these 2. Make our andesite casings. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the depot first. Interesting. And then we also, okay, catch fish. Good news is, since we're out in the ocean, we don't seem to be suffering from any of the environmental effects that happened to me on the island, so... Boom. We got our first iron block. So we gotta kill 3 spiders today. Let's go ahead and make this. Boom. So now we have a depot. We're gonna have to raise that up, aren't we? Looks like we're gonna have to. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Make a few more shafts. Upgrade this to a large wheel. Now that we got that going, let's make one of these. Vertical gearbox. A press. The depot. And now let's go ahead add a shaft here. So we can keep filling up our air tank. Oh, there it is. I was about to say where to go. It's not completely full of air, but that's fine. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. There we go. It's now pressurizing. Is the gold finished smelting? It is. Let's go ahead, add the gold. Bonk. Talk about a delay. Jeez, okay. Let's go ahead and make another gear because we're going to need it. Then we got our. Then we can go ahead and make ourselves a wrench. And trust me, I will upgrade this thing in between episodes, and I'll make this vessel look much nicer. My main goal right now is just to get the air tank all filled up and ready to go. Now we need a wrench. Just going to do a little bit of fishing. Oh. There we go. Now let's go ahead, make our wrench, and boom. We now have a wrench and we can now do our thing. There we go. We got our air tank. Let's put this on our back, the backpack. There we go. We got the air tank now. Okay, of course I'm going to need the diving helmet. I don't know why I thought I didn't. No, do I get experience by killing a cutfish? No, I do not. But I do get some bone meal. Well, this is our little ship base. I'm going to continue filling up our air tank, and hopefully eventually I'll hit rank 10 so I can actually put on the diving helmet. But, actually no, I won't be able to go to the nether even at that point because I would need to be rank 50 some odd to go to the nether. Wait, let's see, goggles. There we go, engineer goggles. I just need another hunk of gold, some string and some glass. Okay, let's see, do I... Oh, right here is another piece of gold. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Where did I put all that sand? I swear I had like a bunch of sand. And I know I didn't use it all. Oh wait, did I put it in my backpack perchance? I did. Silly me. And I think I needed 2 pieces. Okay. There we go. Not quite what I needed, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, I guess the only place I could go to get some experience out here is probably that temple, but the problem is I don't have the resources to actually fight in that temple. So I think what we gotta do is we gotta focus on taking care of the um, pirates and stuff like that. There we go. Alright, yeah, we also need the string. Slime skull material. Let's see, do I have anything else that's worth smelting in my inventory at the moment? Nope, okay, well. Let me go ahead, empty out the rest of this inventory into here. Give me that. And there we go. Now we also have some stylish goggles. And those can go in our baubles inventory. Boom. So this thing is not producing enough at the... It's producing plenty at its current speed, but we can always improve that by adding more sails, which I'll probably do in between episodes. I want to see, will this still work? Assemble ship. Please do not break my game. You should be able to work. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a move on and go to our next spot of adventure. At least that's the plan. Guess I could have put an Interact Me sticker on this. This ought to be fun. There we go. We might need to put a floater on this thing. Or I could just remove the 2 ballasts. Here we go, off to the wild blue yonder. Wonder where we're at. I don't know. Exactly, kitten. Ooh, there's a hostile underwater. could give... There's more hostiles probably over here. If we go... Oh look, it's got a rudder too. Don't look too... It doesn't look unfriendly. Heyo! Okay, there's people walking around on it. Oh, must be one of those ships. What is this? What? What do we have here? Should I be concerned about what that thing is in the water? Oops. I should have glued it. Oh, it's a shipwreck. Okay, Oh! Wait, hold up. Oh man, it's creepers now. But it's good that that's there. Seafoam. Let's hurry up, get back to the ship before we start starving. First, set a respawn point. Next, actually get some food in our system. And that's where we're going to end this episode. We didn't do much except start our little create endeavors. There we go. So to thank you all for watching. In between episodes I'm going to fix this, and I'll actually make some glue as well, just so we don't lose the parts again. Because I believe we have the slime for that. Because I do remember we picked up some. Just need to remember what chest I put them. What chest did I put them in? Here they are. Good. So we're also going to need to make an iron sheet and an iron nugget. How much? 7 iron ingots in there. There we go. I'll have to recraft the sails so we have at least one of them to power the press. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.